We are checking you out, for we're looking with those eyes which there are countless souls looking at us through our eyes and looking at you. For when there are evenings of interest, they come down from what you may call, which is totally wrong, your spiritual planes. They come in charabancs, and that for some people is buses crammed full of souls making a journey back to their energetic home. You might call them being let out on day release. Or having good time for their jail sentence. But actually, beloved, it's not like that over here where we are. Soon you will return. And we mean soon, we don't mean period of time, so get those thoughts out of your earthly body's mind. In a period of time, when you've finished your exploring upon Mother Earth and the journey that you came in to finish, you will return here where we are and beyond. And it all depends, beloveds, in what you've done here to where you go over here. Can you see that we are playing here with the energy? You talked about the jester. We were listening. He sends his regards, for he is cheering up some other people who doubly need it. They are what you call in the well of doom. But you, beloveds, you choose to put yourself in that well of doom by your thought patterns. And tonight, as always, we're coming with our love, our dedication to you, our brothers and sisters. He knew we were coming about an hour and a half before anybody turned up, because, as he says, he goes all out of sorts. Spiritual cannabis. The chosen people are here in front of us, listening to the message. The chosen people, you've chosen to be here, and we have chosen to be here to give, to receive your love, for it is always a mutual exchange of energy. For we will not come and talk to people who do not wish to listen or to partake in our energy field. it would be a waste of our valuable time and a waste of the free will of those upon your earth plane. Dedication is needed from the ones here. You've all embarked on a journey, and it has all taken you to moor your spiritual souls in different harbours. You've embarked upon your individual journeys of love, of understanding. Sometimes not understanding, sometimes despair, sometimes going away to different places but coming back once again on a return voyage. And this is what life's all about. Returning home to the other side with the knowledge that you have learned, gleaned, understood, integrated upon your earth. You were all designed, beloved, to be masters, or Mrs. Master, or Mr. Master. Allow us to play with the words. For here, and here, and in the dimensions here, 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 and here, we don't need words. So you're giving us an experience of using his vocabulary, and we are listening and learning. It is thy. Ooh. Yeah, I haven't been round here for a long time. Oh, Stratford upon Avon was my home. Oh, you have changed so much, beloveds. Oh, he's feeling what he calls his pins and needles. Oh, you speak funny. Where is the command of Queen's English, beloveds? Why do you not write with the quill anymore? I am a wordsmith. It was through the words of Shakespeare I wrote. I encountered life. I spun a tale of magic upon your earth plane. And that magic, beloved, is nothing to what thou wilt obtain over here. Once again, you go on the stage and you play your parts. Play them well. It was a skill that I used to come out and stand on the stage and just look, which I'm doing now. Taking it in and realizing how far I have travelled upon my earthly journey, in the words that I bring forward to my brothers and sisters to help them out of the gutters of mankind, which through their non-belief in themselves they have put themselves into. There is more life beyond the stars and beyond the moon. I cannot discuss this with you now, for I am still learning for when I come back into the body again to write, to direct, and more of a spiritual awareness overture. There is music here which I, Shakespeare, is listening to. And these are the composers of what you call yesterday. The energy of these composers will return to your earth plane in different forms, but with a familiar energy field. Music is the spoken word played in music. It affects deep down in your spiritual atom body. When you hear certain music, certain notes, certain singing, do you not jingle? Do you not feel, what a feeling? This will return, beloveds, for you've grown a thick blanket of concrete around you. And by your self-evident preparation of self to move forward, you are cracking the concrete which has stopped you from feeling, from integrating with that energy which has always been here upon your earth. This is the cloak. We talk about that. You have built around yourself on purpose for your own soul growth. On purpose you have built it. Now by purpose you will dismantle it. You will find the words, the feelings, your inner self will direct you. You will find the words that rhyme with your heart and rhyme with your mind, and you will give it fruit upon your stage of life in your very being of your human form. We do not talk in riddles, beloveds. We are bringing you the spiritual gardener, who you may call divine God, goddess, the source. And you are like plants, and we are using the watering can of divine greatness to water you, so you nourish and you grow in the soil of self-realization of self. You didn't see upon your stages my best work. My best work so far has been over here. What you may call in the wings of the stage, but actually They're the higher levels of dimensionally acting. There is a call for us to manifest once again. We will manifest again, but within the hearts and within the minds that I've been fertilized with the spiritual. There is a call for us to manifest once again. We will manifest again, but within the hearts and within the minds that I've been fertilized with the spiritual knowledge and watered with the watering can of spiritual rain. We will return to that ground that will accept the seeds. And with your blessings, we will grow within your thoughts, within your hearts, within your very beings. Knowledge and watered with the watering can of spiritual rain. We will return to that ground that will accept the seeds. And with your blessings, we will grow within your thoughts, within your hearts, within your very beings. And where there is not your blessings, we will depart and find another host to accept our love. It is a far better world I have gone to. I have understood. I have polished my multifaceted diamond. And I will return in a form that is undeniable to those that can hold the frequency and the vibration of a divine understanding. You are all mystics, all of you, and now it is time to prepare to be that mystic. To change your world by your thoughts, your actions, your endeavours, and not to leave it to somebody else who might or might not do it. One man, one person can defeat an army with the right understanding, the right knowledge, with an adaptation of power and understanding. The vibration is taking a toll on his throat. For we are playing with the energy within his throat, the heart, to bring forth the message hopefully you can feel it within your very core. After the word, there is a silence. Within that silence, like now, there is energy. There is healing. It's in the silence after the word that you receive without knowing, where the energy integrates with yourself and the greatness of you. Like the water nourishes the body, replenishes what has been lost. I want to talk to you for a very short time about how do you replenish yourselves? What do you do to replenish the love that you've given out to other people? What do you do when you feel down and knocked out? Who do you turn to? We, in the invisible, are your family. We are only one thought away. So what's stopping you? Connecting with us through your intuition, higher self, to us. Nothing is stopping you. Somehow, because of the drama you have been embroiled in, you forget that life is temporary. It is not permanent. Your smile is not permanent. So your frown is definitely not permanent. So we ask you for this moment to temporarily smile. Temporarily let your love become you. Become bigger than you, and hold that temporary thought for another temporary second, and then another temporary second. And if you keep doing this temporarily, it turns out you're doing it permanently. But nothing, beloveds, is permanent on your stage. There are the atrocities happening in America and happening in different parts of the world, where people are flexing their shoulders. But don't they know this is useless? This is, I'm bigger than you. But there is nothing bigger than the source, than the universe. And life in these countries, or the state of these countries, or the power in these countries, or the personnel who run these countries are only temporary. And you are beginning to understand you here, who can hear the message in this room, and Father. You are beginning to understand that you can and will do in time change the tide of despair into victory. You were not designed to live in chains. You were not designed to be hung up on the dungeon walls and sacrificed and sold as slaves. When, for those who have lost their life in slavery and escaped the chains of the mortal body, when they have awoken, that split second their physical eyes closed, the second later they awoke back in their home, they realized they had an experience that they probably don't want to repeat again. Experience of being exploited, to be made to feel as nothing, and to be nothing. But you who hear this in different countries and in this beautiful room now have the chance to change all this. It's not about Mercury in retrograde. It's not about the new moon. These are old energies that people are still investing in. You can change all this. You can change the pull. You can change the magnetic pull of the earth once you come together as a band of love, as a band of information. As Shakespeare came through earlier, you can rewrite the play of life, and you can be victorious in this play of your life. I will lend you my sword, which is double-edged. And by that you will know who I am. The atrocities upon your plane have to be altered. And you can armour yourself up with love, with understanding, and the direct source of the divineness of Mother and God. Do you not ever think that you are a chip, a spark of the greatness you may call through different words God, Mother, Source, and in that chip, minute so it will be, you still have the emblems, the embers of that divineness of God Almighty. And only in time, through countless understandings of oneself and the journey, knowing that you are a spiritual Olympian and you win the race, you will then have an understanding of God, realization, and in that realization you will realize that you are not separate from the source. We that speak now are not separate from you or from the love divine. We are like the human ladder. We reach out to the divineness, the energy comes through us, we reach to you. The energy goes to you. What we say is give it us back, so we can take it back. So it is like the waves on the beach, it ebbs and flows. It doesn't just stay in one place, out to sea or in the beach. And this is what life should be, ebbing and flowing, resting, gathering, learning, sowing the seeds, letting the seeds grow, the energy come up within you, understanding the trueness of oneself, and then going out in your full nourishment to nourish other human beings upon your planet. He knew it would be different tonight. We congratulate him for recognizing the small but subtle vibrations which change, and to not getting stuck in everyday life. There is a holiday time looming soon upon your material earth. There are different people who do not believe in this time, but we will say to you all that this is a time of rejoice, of setting the clocks for a new year later, a new beginning. It's like when you change your mind from one thing to another thing, instant, in 1 second. At the strike of 12, you can change your mind and to reinvent yourself. Well, we can tell you you can do that now. Why wait until your new year? Feliz Navidad. Why wait? So we take this period of time to bring you the love, the expression that we just give to you without any condition, pleading with you to wake up from your slavery, to be powerful, to be benevolent. No way you can change, and no way you can't at this time. Be on guard for your brothers and sisters. Be the sentry for yourself. Once again, we come as the collective force. And thank you to the individual that you have called upon your earth plane, William Shakespeare, and for our own beloved Archangel Michael to step forward to bring to you the words of inspiration, of love, peace and happiness. We are always with you. We are just a thought pattern away. We're just a feeling away. We are in your hearts. We love you as always. And we take our leave of you at this moment. For we are the counts to 12 and beyond this particular evening. Namaste. Now I've got a headache.